honor to be selected for the Rural Renewal Citizenship Prize. This Rural Renewal initiative aligns with what I've worked on in my 10 years in economic development, a hope-filled, evidence-based rural renewal movement, and I thank the team with the vision. Rural America, we're positioned for growth. More than ever before, people are returning to their rural roots, and it's our time to shine. So thank you to OSU and the Rural Renewal Initiative. I am blessed to live and work in the same town I was born and raised, Fairview, Oklahoma. We might seem small with a population of 2,740, but that's an increase over our 2010 census. We have an impressive number of businesses, and that results in an impressive trade territory. As I mentioned, economic development has defined me for the last 10 years. When I started, if I'm honest, I probably couldn't have even told you what that meant. But I was willing to learn, I was willing to work hard, make mistakes, learn from those mistakes, and try again. Each career success, which has been a win for Fairview and Major County in Northwest Oklahoma, is a direct result of the people who have invested in me from the start. My parents, my brother, and my grandparents. It's also a direct result of a quality education at Fairview Public Schools and Oklahoma State University. It's also a direct result of being raised in a small town in Fairview, the people who invested in me in my growing years and continue to invest in me today. That's the blessing of growing up and living in a rural, close-knit community. Rural renewal or rural development, it's not one person, it's a team. And I am blessed with the best team at Major County Economic Development. I have a diverse, supportive board of directors, but we are only as strong as our partners, and we are the first to admit it. We have an active chamber, we have a motivated city council, we have a tremendous career tech. Each of those entities, they have a spot on our board, and their reps attend our weekly meetings. Yes, I did say weekly meetings. But that's just the start. We have strong organizations all across Major County. OSU Extension, they're one of those. We have an impressive number of businesses, as I said, and all of those are partners, and we are cheering them on. But that's just getting us started. We have a strong tie with our COG, NODA in Enid. Vicki Eggers, she's on speed dial, as is Stan Ralston, our Northwest rep for the Oklahoma Department of Commerce. In 2019, I had opportunity to meet Mr. Tom Lucas, a retired USDA community developer from Woodward. Mr. Lucas has become the best mentor. He has given me more free advice than one should ever expect to receive. I could talk for another 30 minutes about key partners and key relationships, but I think you understand that those are very important to me, and I treasure each one of those. I could highlight projects in the last 10 years that have led to Fairview and Major County being named one of the best places in Oklahoma for small business. I could talk about our award-winning business incubator, multiple grant projects funded, how to build an industrial park or two. I could even tell you how to revitalize and reopen a one-screen movie theater on Main Street in rural America. But I'd rather leave you with a bit of advice that continues to carry me in this career. Embrace the little things. Work on the small things. Celebrate the little things. Be willing to start with the slight, because those are what become big, big things. In 2020, MCEDC embarked on a $5,000 grant project with DEQ for an economic development asset inventory. That $5,000 grant project was a lot of work, but as a friend always reminds me, anything worthwhile always is a lot of work. That asset inventory, it was complete mid-2020 during the pandemic, and right at the time that we were writing a $1.25 million grant for our local hospital. We referenced that asset inventory numerous times in that grant project. We also referenced it again many times in a grant project for a second industrial park for Fairview. It's now 2021, and we've broken ground on both of those projects. That asset inventory, valued at $5,000, it brought $1,345,900 in grant funds to rural America for our local hospital and for a second industrial park. But we're just getting started. That asset inventory, it's going to be referenced numerous times in another grant project we're currently working on, valued at $5 million. Be willing to work and embrace the small projects. It can ignite the flame, which propels you to succeed in the big, big projects. Rural renewal. It's sometimes overwhelming, it's energy consuming, it's complex, but it's possible, and it's fun, and it's rewarding. We have done it, we are doing it, and now is our time to shine. Thank you.